The worst thing about traveling. Today I wanted to do a fun video about the worst thing about traveling. Like the worst thing about traveling. And it may not be what you think it is. And if you're interested, please stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to Live, Love, Life, and Travel. This is your girl Shamika, and if you're new here, welcome. Just to let you know, I usually upload my travel videos every Monday through Thursday and my free talk videos throughout the weekend. If you're interested, please hit that subscribe button. As you can see, my voice is getting a little bit better. That's great. I'm gonna miss it though. Like every time this happens and I get like a really deep voice, I'm like, oh, I'm kind of getting used to this raspy voice, and then I lose it, and then I go back to sounding like a 12-year-old. So alright, so the worst thing about traveling, and this is actual travel, this is actually in motion. That means catching a plane, catching a train, catching a bus, catching a taxi, walking, biking, cycling, motorbiking, whatever, actually in motion. So not the actual act of being where you want to go, being at your destination, but the actual act of traveling. So the worst thing about traveling is the fact that you stink so fucking bad, that you're like sitting in your own armpit, under boob, swampy, swamp ass sweat for days sometimes. Like, you cannot get rid of it. Of course, there's steps that you can put in place to try to keep the stink down, like buying a pack of baby wipes, or making sure you have an extra pair of underwear and pants at easy access, going to the bathroom, scrambling to the public bathroom, and like splashing water and soap on your arms. But honestly, like, after a couple of days of traveling, no matter how much you wipe and splash and change and whatever, unless you scrub your body, you are going to be smelly. Like, it's this gross. I hate smelling. I take my body odor and my, what is it called, hygiene, very, very seriously. And so the fact that when I smell myself, I get like annoyed. It's just like, ew, this is so gross. In Thailand and in a lot of parts of Southeast Asia is hot. Like, it's, yes, they have seasons, but it doesn't seem like they have seasons. It seems like it's always just hot. You know, in some parts of the year, the nighttime is cooler, but it just seems like the daytime is always hot. Like, I'm hot right now. And other days it's hotter than others, but it's always hot. And sometimes it's hot and muggy, and sometimes it's hot and humid and sticky. And you can literally take a shower, get dressed, walk out your door within 15 minutes time, you feel like you just stink again. And that's on a daily basis. So, but that's like when that's where you're somewhere where you can go and change your clothes and take a quick shower and wash up and whatever, get rid of the stink. But when you're actually traveling, and my backpackers, they know what I'm talking about right now. Like, when you're actually traveling, and let's say I'm going to Bangkok to Malaysia. It's one day to get from, not whole 24 hours, but when you get on a bus or a train to Bangkok, that's 16 hours of continuing traveling. And then if you're going straight from Bangkok to Malaysia, you don't really bother to book a hotel room because you're only going to be in Bangkok for a few hours, and then you get on a bus to bus or the train to Malaysia. That's another 18 hours of continuing traveling. And then you get off of Malaysia. Malaysia is always fucking hot as hell and muggy and gross, and then you have to scramble to find a place, and like, about the time you get to your destination, the only thing you want is to take a shower. It is just so disgusting. And so that's pretty much almost 2 days of like no access to a shower, and you're just, by that time you just stink. Like, you feel bad for everybody that's around you because you're just like, I know I smell. The thing is, most backpackers smell. So everybody just sort of smells like each other, and no one, as long as you're around other travelers, like, no one's really bitching about your stench. It's when you get around locals. If you ask most locals about the smell of backpackers, they will say backpackers stink. Like, and we do. We can't help it. Like, it's like, I smell. And so I know it's not like a big deal, and I know this is kind of a fun video, but honestly, like, I'm a sweater as it is, and it's just, to me, one of the worst parts about traveling, because you're just sitting there and you're sweat and your swamp ass and your sweaty armpits, and you just stink and stench, and you can smell yourself, and it's just gross. It's gross, guys. It's gross. So I wanted to give you guys some tips on like how to lessen the stench, alright? Even though at a certain point you just need a shower, but how to lessen the stench. Okay, step 1, baby wipes. Baby wipes are like essential when you are traveling, when you are backpacking. Baby wipes are like number 1. If you can't do baby wipes, you know, have like a small like face towel and then like a little travel soap and like a little baggie where you can like wet it and wash up and because sometimes like the public bathrooms where you're going don't have like soap or whatever, or you have to like buy soap sometimes. So and then like you could just do that, like what, like dab it in your arms, or you know, they have like the butt guns in the bathrooms. You can use it as like a little like ghetto shower. Like just take it and just like spray yourself with water, like rip off your clothes really quick. You're in behind closed doors, no one can see you. Like, hey, desperate time calls for desperate measures, but that would work. Like just take the hose and like shh. There you go, quick shower. You can even do that in the train. The trains have those butt guns. Like, I know it's called butt guns, it'll sound gross, but it really is just a water hose, basically a small water hose attached to the bathroom, so you can spray your ass with, so you can get all the shit out. Sorry. But you can take that same water hose and do a quick boom shower. Always have at least a pair of underwear, extra pair of underwear, and extra shirts, at least 1 or 2 shirts to easy access in your carry-on, because we all put our clothes in our actual suitcases, our number 1 backpack that carries everything, and then a lot of us don't really want to like try to dig through all that stuff while we're traveling. So keep like a light extra shirt or shirts and a pair of underwears in your carry-on at easy access, so you can just grab it really quick, throw it on, boom, clean shirt, ready for you get to your next train, or your next bus, or your next boat, or whatever, or your plane. When it comes to like perfume, please, fellas, ladies, do not douse yourself with that really smelly, flowery perfume. I don't care what brand it is, if it's like Calvin Klein or Dior, who cares? Like, that does not help cover up the stink, and it just irritates everybody around you. I cannot stand that one person in a train that decides they want to take a shower and bathe in their cologne. Don't fucking do that. It's irritating to everybody, and it's rude to all the other backpackers. But if you have a light smelling like body wash, like not body wash, but body mist, like a really light smelling, like almost baby powder light, you can use that, or you can actually use baby powder. That really helps too. That really covers up the stench. Businessman there, drink my wine. Don't forget your toothpaste, your toothbrush, your bubble gum for that breath, and that's about it. That's all you probably can do to cover up the stench. That will give you a good 2 days, 2.5 days, but after that, you just need to shower, because you need to scrub your whole body. Anyway, I know this was a silly video. I know it's not serious, but honestly, I think it is a problem that needs to be taken care of. It's a problem for me. I don't like smelling, and I want to help my other fellow backpackers get rid of that stigma of smelly backpackers to all the other locals, and just, you know, be conscientious of other people surrounding, and you're not like waving your stinky armpits everywhere. Anyway, that's it. That is my video on the worst thing about traveling. I know all my other travelers and all my other backpackers know what I'm talking about, or get what I'm talking about. And if you are thinking about backpacking, or you're new to backpacking, pick up those tips so you are not stinking when you get to where you're going. So yeah, that's it. Thanks, guys. If anybody has been traveling, anybody who's been backpacking, and you can relate to me, please put in a comment in the comment section below. Or if you have your own worst thing about traveling, please put it in a comment section below. And don't forget, I have a Q&A video coming up soon, so please leave your questions for the Q&A. Anything you want. I am not shy. I am TMI all the time. So please put in a comment in the comment section below. Like this video if you want to like it. Share this video if you want to share it, guys. It really helps. And if you want to continue to follow me on this crazy, beautiful game called life, please subscribe. And thank you from Live, Love, Life, and Travel.